Cinderella. European fairy tales. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there lived a young girl named Cinderella, though many called her simply Ella. She dwelled happily with her loving father in a warm, cozy home filled with affection. But one fateful day, dark clouds gathered, and her father fell gravely ill. He passed away, leaving Ella under the harsh care of her stepmother and two stepsisters. Cinderella was forced to scrub the floors with rags. She had to wash the pots and pans. She had to launder clothes until her hands ached. From dawn till late at night, she was made to do every chore in the house. Because she was always covered in ashes and dust, they cruelly named her Cinderella. Meanwhile, the stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, dressed in fine gowns, laughed and ordered Cinderella about. They scorned and bullied her, and her life seemed broken beyond repair. But one day an extraordinary announcement spread across the kingdom. The prince would hold a grand ball to find his bride. Every family with daughters received a dazzling invitation. The stepmother and her daughters shrieked with excitement, fighting over gowns and jewelry, while Cinderella quietly watched from afar. Although everyone could attend, her stepmother forbade her to go. When the stepmother and stepsisters climbed into their carriage and rode off merrily, Cinderella sat alone by the fireplace, sobbing in despair. At her darkest moment, a gentle glow appeared, and her fairy godmother stood before her in radiant splendor, smiling kindly. She asked Cinderella what troubled her, and upon hearing the girl's longing to attend the ball but having neither fine clothes nor a carriage, the fairy godmother waved her wand. A pumpkin turned into a golden carriage, the mice became white horses, and with another flick, Cinderella's ragged dress transformed into a shimmering blue gown. The fairy godmother warned, "You must return before midnight, for when the clock strikes 12, the magic will fade." Cinderella set off for the palace, her heart racing with hope. When she entered the ballroom, she shone like a princess. The prince was instantly captivated, dancing only with her, forgetting the rest of the world. But then the clock struck 12. The magic began to vanish. Cinderella fled in haste, leaving behind a single glass slipper upon the palace steps. The prince declared, "Whichever maiden this slipper fits shall be my bride." Across the kingdom, countless young women tried, but the slipper fit none. At last it was brought to Cinderella's home. When she tried it on, it fit as if made for her. Smiling, she pulled the other glass slipper from her pocket. The prince had found his bride, and Cinderella had found her happiness. A splendid wedding was held, and they lived joyfully ever after. And that is the tale of Cinderella, the kind-hearted girl whose goodness was rewarded. Lesson for children. This story teaches us that kindness, hard work and virtue will always be rewarded in the end. Even in hardship, never lose hope and always keep a gentle heart. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Mum Tells History for more enchanting stories from around the world. See you next time!